Yo, what's good, man? Hey, you know something that I realized about this world, dog, and then being on SR for such a time is that it don't matter if it's your mama, your brother, your daddy, your sister, your dog. Everybody want power. Everything want power. Whether you admit it or not, whether you want this power for eternal gains and eternal results and reasons, or whether you want that power for everything outside of you. In this world, it's all about power. If you ain't got power, you ain't got nothing. You can't even hit the power button and do nothing with the power if they ain't got no power. You feel me? And the one that can hold the most power in this world is men. Honestly. No other species has a kangaroo pouch besides a man. And got see the kangaroo pouch on a female really got a youngin sitting in it. See the kangaroo pouch on a man got youngins rotating in it, marinating in it. You feel me? And something I learned about this world, you know, some people want their power to do malicious things with it, and some people want their power to do things that feed their soul. You know what I'm saying? But in this world, everybody could do what they want to a certain extent. And I realized, like, dog, you know, especially if you was born in a single mother household and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I always knew my mama was raising me one way, but I always knew I was one way and I'm supposed to be one way. But my mama tried to raise me one way, right? I even had some family members try to raise me to be like a trick smut, you feel me? And I was like, nah, dog, I see the game for what it is and I see woman for what it is, right? And you know, you'll get to certain guidelines of certain things, but then you realize, like, hey, bro, you know, people taught you to do this and do that a certain way, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying all females, but motherfucker ain't say, hey, bro, motherfucker should have set you down when you was young with like, hey, bro, these females are monsters, bro. You know, whatever you think you can do, she could do 10 times, bro. Don't think you like that. But you could be like that, and I ain't saying not have self esteem and think highly of yourself, but just know, bro. You know what I'm saying? And hey, bro, you gotta realize as a man, bro, who got the power? I was just bumping that song the other day. I got the power. You feel me? And I was feeling that shit, bro. I was like turning Super Saiyan 3 just bumping the song, you feel me? And I was like, bro, don't no thief run into no empty home, bro. Ain't no thief about to rob no bando, bro. Unless the bando got something stashed in there, bro. Nah. You ain't no bando, bro. You like the house on the block with the best Christmas lights. So that you got the best Christmas lights on the block in the city. You got you in the newspaper. They know if the house got the greatest goddamn Christmas lights, we know you gonna have everybody in the house getting the best gifts in the neighborhood as well. If you got the best Christmas lights, I mean, you got ornaments, everything blowed up. You got sleighs on top of the roof. You got it lace. Yeah, it's looking like motherfucker went to City Park for Christmas time or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got the house laced up. You got the power. They know who got the power. They know who house to hit up if ever they need to hit their house up. You feel me? They know who really the billionaire now. They know who it is now. You know what I'm saying? You was like, shit, if I ever win the lottery, you gonna know. You know what I'm saying? They know. They got who got the power, who got the money, who could afford those utilities, right? And to keep these utilities on, which is to stay in the guy body, You understand what I'm saying? That life force essence is is your currency. You understand me? And bro, everybody and everything want it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You the man, bro. You the top of the hierarchy. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't say they didn't say dogs, then children, then women, then men. No. As much as they put men down in this world and we the hardest, that's just how this world is, bro. You know what I'm saying? No pain, no gain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, us as men, we could get a little bit more respect and affection, and you know what I'm saying? I honestly know as a man we could, the standards could go up. And it's gonna happen over time. Everything just flushing itself right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of content about women doing on men, and you know what I'm saying? A lot right now, a lot of men already checked out of the atmosphere. So we could heal ourselves and get ourselves together. You understand what I'm saying? And right now, we watching through the internet. There's a lot. You can even feel it and look at it in person. There's a lot of women complaining. Some on the positive side, and some talking about you should be a narcissist to the man. They still hurt. They still bitter. It's gonna beat them. Like it's in Matt. You learned there was the plus and the negative. It was the alligator mouth for the greater and the lesser. It's gonna be like that. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got therapists and counselors. You feel me? But you know, they going through their little phase, you know what I'm saying? And the ones that didn't get bitter, they came out healing. Like they doing what majority of us men did. We didn't checked out of the realm or worrying about the opposite individual, and now we focused on our individual selves, right? And a lot of smart women, a woman that ain't so narcissistic or evil, you know what I'm saying? They sit back and they getting better. While some of them making videos getting better. Oh yeah, you should gaslight that man. You should cheat on that man. You should whoop you whoop you whoop. Like nah, that's the ones that's in hell, bro. And we done got ourselves out of hell. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no sense going back to hell. You feel me? And there's some people that want to stay in hell. And we in heaven now. We got this life force essence. We in heaven. You know what I'm saying? We got so many new different principalities and accolades that came once we accepted this lifestyle for what it is. The attraction. You know what I'm saying? We got different battles. We got different problems now. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got a problem of talking about I don't got the energy no more. Now you got too much energy. You know what I'm saying? The problems didn't change. Now you got good problems. They could be bad problems and they could be good problems, even though problems is problems, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's a problem. I didn't get my workout in. I gotta do my 100 set. I'm gonna do it after this video. That's the good problem. You know what I'm saying? A bad problem, you got this entity or this thing attached to you, you know what I'm saying, that mean you no good and just slurping and draining your energy trying to steal your power, bro. You know what I'm saying? How when you on this light force, bro, use a lighthouse. You understand what I'm saying? And how does a lighthouse shine? It must have that light force. It must have that power, bro, to send that light and that 360 rotation and everybody could see, you know what I'm saying, through the night. And it's like, bro, in order to do such that, you gotta have that power, bro. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers in the darkness don't have that light. You know what I'm saying? They in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? See, with the light, you attract more light and you attract more darkness. See, in the darkness, the darkness is trying to attach itself to the light. The light not trying to attach itself to the darkness. You understand what I'm saying? And you as a man, you got this power at all. You got this life force essence. All these different individuals gonna be attaching themselves to you. But before you even stepped on this lifestyle, motherfuckers been attaching themselves to you, and you ain't been able to recognize your true calibration. You understand what I'm saying? And they want this power, bro. You dig? Men got the power, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, woman can move on the chessboard like a motherfucker, dog. But the king is the king, bro. You know what I'm saying? The king is the king. They call this shit kingdoms. Your body is your kingdom. This is your first kingdom. This is your first kingdom, right? And then anything outside you is your second kingdom. You got to take the what's inside this kingdom to build the kingdom outside you. Anything else, you're gonna be letting her take pieces from your castle, and she might be throwing bricks at the next motherfucker building his shit up. You feel me? Or building her shit up, and you don't got nowhere to go. So you need all your bricks to build your castle. You understand me? And when motherfuckers throwing hiding their hand, they throwing bricks, that's even better to build your castle. You understand me? You gotta keep this life force essence, dog. You gotta save it, utilize it, let it marinate with the greatest thoughts, workouts, things you ate, places you been, books you read, you know what I'm saying, emotions that you felt. Dog, that's how you have the greatest clutch. That's how you have the greatest um how can I put it? That's how you have the greatest yeah, basically that's how you have the greatest clutch. I'm looking for another word for it, but you know what I'm saying? That's how you have the greatest streak. You did when you marinating all these good things and all these positive things and all these purified actions and activities, right? Within the life force essence that add more power, that add more glow, that add more magnetism, that tune up the magnetism, that adjust the magnetism. You understand what I'm saying? The fruit, veggies, and herbs you eat gonna attune your magnetism. The emotions and the thoughts you have, these metals that's in your heart, because every iron, metal, every crystal, you know what I'm saying? I got amber and I got purple amethyst. And also I got like a pound of amazonite in my pocket. These crystals is the same crystals that's in your heart and they attune in your heart, right? But without these crystals, what you eat, your environment, and all of that, what you watch from your eyes, even the environment that your eyes are placed in, tuning your crystals, bro, because your eyes are quartz crystals, right? Your heart is every metal, every crystal that ever existed is in your heart, and they get tuned up depending on your activities and how you activate yourself and utilize your life force essence. You know what I'm saying? Like, just for example, if you eating if you doing a lot of like lower body workouts, you know what I'm saying, then guess what? You gonna have more upper energy because that's the pumps to the body, right? So you just gonna have upper energy just floating more up to the body, have more access easily to the body, right? Let's say if you work out more and you focus more on the upper body, right? More of that energy gonna leach down to the lower body, right? You know what I'm saying? So more electricity, magnetism, and electricity gonna go to the lower body, right? Just freely, but it's gonna stay more compressed where you build it up at, right? You get what I'm saying? So that's the same thing throughout your life overall. When you're on this life force essence, your power, energy goes where attention flows where energy goes, right? And you got this power, bro. And everybody knows it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why women and babies and dogs are not the goddamn protectors or providers. You know what I'm saying? They might just be the lookouts and shit, but the man is the final countdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if somebody break in the house and they had more of a fight with your woman than with you, then I don't know, bro. You got it. You might need to get checked out, and I don't mean in the hospital. I mean you might have to go. You feel me? But with this life force essence, dog, you got that power, bro, and everybody want that power, bro. Everybody want power, bro. Because listen, energy goes where attention flows where energy goes, and energy power is energy, bro. And you're a powerhouse, and you just storing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Everybody want power, bro. I remember when I was small, people always try to utilize their age and their authority over me, but they never was the authority. I always been the authority. As a chosen one, you always been the authority, bro. It's just people that always was entitled, felt some type of way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I was small, bro, so many people try to make me do things that was wrong and not and rotten and shit, because they wanted to get back over somebody and they want to use me. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. You could do it. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably gonna bust my ass And then you gonna tell everybody some bad shit about me because you wanted me to do some fucked up shit to somebody and I wasn't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That's between you and them, and that person don't do me like that. So no, I'm a little child, and I had people always come to me like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this. Go ahead and do this to this person, stuff or that." And I'm like, "Nah, bro." And they kind of find out I didn't know back then. They was trying to pay me to gang stalk back then, dog. Become a gang stalker and do right and evil stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, nah, bro, they want your power. They got their own energy, dog, but they shit always low and dwindling low, bro. I don't need no 4 hour energy, bro. I don't need no monsters. I be hyped up. I be piped up, dog. I be piped up. You feel me? I might look a little whoopie whoop, like bro. It's like 4 in the a.m., bro. You know what I'm saying? And I pretty much ain't sleep too much because it was cold as a bitch. Now working on some music last night too. But yeah, bro. Everybody want that power, bro. And then it's so important what you, and it's so crazy what you cultivate with this power, bro. Now everybody want to come and siphon that type of energy. For example, dog, like all your stats go up, your charisma, your magnetism, your flow state. You know what I'm saying? Just everything become easy and saucy. Just your groove so easily, man. Your needle could slide in any thread, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not being even bragful, bro. Like people, you walk in the room, dog. People just know you're there, bro. They know, like, yeah, you the most dangerous thing in the room, bro. And you're not even oozing out no dreadful ass energy, dog. They feel the power, bro. Like for example, bro, I had animals that was smaller than me, and we talked through telepathy, and it was like, I respect you. I'm not scared of you because I know you wouldn't hurt me as your character as a person, but I'm scared of you because of your size and your energy. You know what I'm saying? It was like as a person, I know you wouldn't hurt me, but the way your energy is oozing out you, they scared of that because it was like they couldn't even handle that. They know they only 1% of your fucking energy, bro. 10% of your energy. That shit scare people, bro. People, we live in a world where majority of everything around us has been domesticated. And when you on this life force essence, bro, your energy go past the barrier of you ever being domesticated. You feel me? And they want everything in this world, in this matrix, to be domesticated. And when you walk in with this fucking power, that shit scares them, bro. Like I be going to city, state, different places, and I could feel the energy barrier, and I be like, yeah, I better not stay in this town for too long because my energy is too strong for this place. You know what I'm saying? They gonna fucking come out here with full force and aggressiveness and think that's how I'm coming just because that's what my energy pulsating. Sometimes I can't silence this shit, nigga. Sometimes you can't silence this shit, bro. Motherfucker feel power, bro. In a world where everything getting softer and motherfuckers' attention span getting shorter, and you doing the opposite of what they planning, what their agenda is, dog. Come on, man. Talk to me. $ 781THEVVYZ. Cash App. Talk to me. The comment section right there. Talk to me, man. I know I'm making sense. That's why I be telling myself all the time, like, well, everything getting softer and mushier and easier. Nah, I'ma still stay hard. I'ma go harder. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was watching how the world changed when it first started getting like this. Everybody on Uber Eats and getting lazy and Insta work. I mean, Insta cart getting their food dropped off at the house and shit. Nah, nigga. First of all, I gotta inspect my food, check my food. I don't want anybody touching my food. I don't even trust nobody dropping all my food like that, man. I had one little dog. She put me on Dexter. I watched that shit. That shit changed my whole world. I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't trust nobody. You could probably stick it. That nigga always sticking niggas with syringes and shit. Nigga could be sticking something in your goddamn orange juice and you don't even know it with a syringe and then seal it up with a little bit of glue. I done watched Dexter do too much sneaky shit. And my mama used to force us watching Lifetime with her. I used to hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? She like, you gonna watch what the fuck I won't watch? Hey, you gonna go your ass to sleep. You gonna get the fuck out of my room. That's the only TV you gonna watch. You gonna watch what the fuck I'm watching. Man, her and my brother in that bitch. I'm good. I'm going in the room. I'll go to sleep. I'll go in darkness. I'll go read a book. I'll go clean the whole house up. I don't want to sit there and watch that fucking shit. Watch that fucking depressing ass shit. Lifetime. Everything on that bitch was depressing. Sad. I couldn't take it. I was like, nah, I'm not trying to become what this shit trying to teach me to be, bitch. I'd rather go watch Nickelodeon. You know what I'm saying? Watch the fucking Wild Thornberries and shit. Watch fucking my boy go crazy. You hear me? I forgot his name. That boy couldn't even talk English. That bit crazy. But the monkey could talk better English than fucking what his name? Darby Debbie or some shit. I think they found that boy out there, some shit. I guess he was gonna be what Tarzan was gonna be. But anyway, yeah, bro, just you got that power, dog. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want it and everybody want it. Cause you know what I'm saying? Attention goes when energy goes, bro. You got the it's so potent, bro. It's like walking on the highway and all the people that's not on semen retention just feel like cars passing you by, bro. And then somebody that's on semen retention walking on the highway and it feel like an 18 wheeler just passed them. All that wind just gushing on you. You know what I'm saying? But you just walking, bro. You walking still, bro. You just walking, bro. So much spiritual pressure, bro. And people want that because spiritual pressure mean acknowledgement. And everybody want to be seen, but not everybody do. Because I don't. I want to be invisible sometimes. 99, not even sometimes, nigga. All the time, I would just want to be invisible. 99% of the time, I want to be invisible. But people try to treat me and act like I'm invisible because they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm coming in with that superior energy, but it's like they don't want to, hey, you just got to admit it. You know what I'm saying? You got to submit, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't override this energy. And you can't disrespect me because I ain't gonna let you do that. And if you think you're gonna disrespect me, you can't beat my ass neither. Because I ain't gonna let you do that neither. I just got something inside me, bro. It's like I don't know, bro. It's like I ate like on Full Metal Alchemist or some shit, bitch. I ate like 9 uh philosopher stones and they were real. Not just one. And everybody on Full Metal Alchemist always ate fake philosopher stones. Because I ate a real philosopher stone, about 9 of them, bitch. You know what I'm saying? How the energy be coming, bro. And like I said, they want that power. They want that power, bro. If the woman don't even want to lay down and reproduce with your genetics, she want to reap some of the essence of your genetics, bro. Through a spiritual essence, through a spiritual life, through a spiritual bridge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. I know you didn't had a wet dream and you saw this motherfucker in person one time. She probably waited on your ass. They be, bro, they keep spiritual cords on motherfuckers, bro. Spiritual ties on motherfuckers. If you think motherfuckers monitor you in the physical world, you think they doing it in the spiritual realm, bro. While you sleeping, some of these witches looking through a fucking sky mirror at your ass. Like, dang, I'm trying to wait till I know his spiritual guard down. You know what I'm saying? They be watching, bro. You don't know these forces, bro. Because I'm not into this shit, but I know it exists. I know his witches be watching me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. Uh, like, come on, because they want that power, bro. They want that power, bro. In order for some of these Jezebels and shit, these witches and warlocks, some of these motherfuckers that come and you wake up and you save yourself before that wet dream happened, them motherfuckers, bro, they need your energy, bro. In order to do they great manifestations and cast they spells and get what they desire and shit, they looking for motherfuckers like us, bro. You know what I'm saying? We legendary Pokemons and shit. They want to Mew. They want to Mew too. You know what I'm saying? They want to capture a Mew so they could fucking make a Mew too. You did? They trying to clone Tyrone, bro. But they don't want Tyrone. They just want what Tyrone could do. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, bro. Because you got the power, dog. You know what I'm saying? With you gold sage, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I abuse the power sometimes, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I done did some shit that was wrong because I had the power and I watched how motherfuckers couldn't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. That was in my back days, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it ain't like I really went ham with it and I went crazy with it, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, hey, bitch. I was down bad at the time, and I was like, I'm gonna get me, and motherfuckers know they couldn't do nothing about it, bro. You did. Like you really make motherfuckers feel small, dog, and you're not even trying to, cause they not harnessing their power, bro. They don't know. You know, it's like, hey, bro, when you on SR, bro. I used to always tell. I don't know. I used to always tell old women this shit. A woman they be acting bitchy. They be getting the bitching and shit. I be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You know what? You know what I'll do for you for Christmas? I think I'm gonna buy you a deal. Can I say it on YouTube? Fuck it, it's my YouTube. I'm gonna buy you a dildo for Christmas. How you like that? Change the atmosphere. Okay, she might get a little bit more bitchy. She might calm down. And then I'm gonna get crazy with it. I'm like, you know what? But the dildo I got for you, you gonna love this one, dog. I'm gonna hook up the battery from an 18 wheeler to your dildo, so you ain't gonna never ever be acting like this again. You ain't gonna never be bitchy. Every man on earth gonna love you. Once I give you this Christmas present, you feel me? I used to tell them that shit, dog. They used to be blowed. My other little shit. You know what I'm saying? My other little, yeah, she used to hate this shit. She be like, oh, Vamo, stop it. Oh, I hate when you say that shit. Ooh, that shit make my nerves bad. I be like, you know what I'm saying? She'll be over there with all that crying and shit. I be like, look, shit. I could be a band-aid, you heard me? But I can't be no motherfucking tampon, bitch. You ain't gonna bleed all on me, you heard me? She be, ooh, Vamo, I hate that shit. Why you gotta make a quote like that? You make nice quotes, but you can make another quote. You ain't gotta do that. I'm like, hey, that's a gangsta ass quote, man. Why you hating? You know that shit fire, bitch. Nigga said, I could be a band-aid, but I can't be no tampon, bitch. You ain't gonna bleed all on me. Let's get it. Crack 'em. Let's crack 'em. You hear me? But yeah, man. You got that power, though. They want that power, though. You know what I'm saying? You got that childlike energy, bro. That energy feel great. That energy feel good, bro. That's the energy that drugs can't even give you, dog. Honestly, bro. They can't. Cause what goes up must comes down, bro. With that childlike energy, that shit just it sits in you and then it'll return when you get back to that vibration. But you ain't being childish though. But you just feel so alive. You ain't got no fucks in the world, but you still taking care of your responsibilities though. But you got it and you taking care of your responsibilities. Shit, as a child, nigga, you ain't had no responsibilities. You feel me? And you got that childlike energy and you just having everything in motion, everything locked in. You know what I'm saying? They don't like you with that power, bro. People like to see other people struggle. People feel good when they see people hurting like them. They don't like to see people happy. They don't know how to. They so used to build up and back up from building up from negative energy, from emotions from people and shit. They don't know how to receive happy emotions from people. They don't even know how to have a balance. They just, I don't know. I'm not even wired like these people out here that do that crazy shit. Cause there's more takers and fakers than there is makers. And you got this creative ass energy just building up, marinating, flushing, just fucking getting more potent inside your life force essence. That's all it's doing every time, bro. You know, and like I said, you could have a healthy wet dream. Never that. It's because if you had a female in that wet dream, that was negative. But I mean, if you wake up and you have like some stains on you, your body just had to get rid of the old, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no difference from when you gotta take a dookie, bro. You done ate that food it done flushed out and grabbed the sources of substance and nutrients. Now I gotta push it out. So sometimes when you pee, uh, you might have, or you wake up, throughout the day, you may have a couple drips coming out. It gotta push that old shit out, bro. You can't have that old shit sitting in there because your body constantly purifying itself. You know what I'm saying? Can't have still water, can't drink still water, can't have still nothing. You feel me? But that power, dog, they want that power, bro. You know what I'm saying? And whatever way you cranking up your power and you utilizing it, you know what I'm saying? Like I was using my power not too long ago for like physical body. I was using this life force essence because I was pumping them 15-minute challenges out. So I was doing a lot of physical body, bro. I was straining my body. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. And I wasn't even putting the right stuff in my body. Like I wasn't even drinking my teas and shit, bro. I was really pushing it. Them 15-minute challenges, I was grateful I was able to do that. I'm gonna do a couple more. I'm gonna have them coming back up and running. But that power, bro. What you gonna do with that power, bro? Cause see, a motherfucker that was usually being useless with their power, not using it right, gonna try to come to you and siphon you up, bro. Whether that could be a male or a female, bro. It's all type of fucking motherfuckers coming around, small talking. You know what I'm saying? Want you to look at them, but they don't got nothing going on besides that. I don't want to look at you. You know what I'm saying? When my eyes tell me don't look at somebody, it ain't that a motherfucker not being a motherfucker being scared or something. Nah, sometimes you just don't need to look in certain motherfuckers' eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying? It'll benefit them more than it'll benefit you. And I'm not into doing that. We both can't come out on top. So you feel me? You gotta keep that power to yourself, bro. I swear to God. It be motherfucking woman that be in the store. I be like, bitch, who you trying? Why is you playing with me? I be like, why would you even try me like that? You got me fucked up, bitch. Yeah, you I don't know what you had in your head. You got about 9 cats and 9 cartons of cigarettes on the porch waiting for you. You playing with me. Bitch asked me one time, excuse me, can you grab that for me? I looked at that bitch like, bitch, you got an able body. I damn near know you could reach it. And they got a little part where you could step on it. I looked at that hoe and walked past that bitch. I said, bitch, you must think I'm Poppy Show. Bitch, you taking me for Poppy Show, bitch. You must think I'm a fucking fool. Bitch, I wasting my time, bitch. You know what I'm saying? They want you to waste the power. They want to waste your time because they don't want you to really build something with that power, bro. Man, fuck that. You got me fucked up. I'm gonna stay focused. You know what I'm saying? With that power, bro. That's the most important thing, bro. They wanna get at your focus, bro. You know what I'm saying? So many distractions, bro. Like literally, I be watching my phone, bro. Like I download beats and shit, but I be on YouTube too, bro. It'll be videos. They'll post like lately, like bro, my mind, the way my mind is, bro, my mind just pick up, okay, up on subconscious shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the way my mind has been, dog, because motherfuckers try to manipulate me and fuck over me so much in my life, dog. I don't hear what the fuck you saying. I hear what the fuck you ain't saying. I don't see what the fuck you doing. I see what the fuck you don't want me to see you doing. But you think I don't know you doing. That's what the fuck. That's how my fucking brain ain't been wired. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, my bad, y'all. I'm like, bro, the way I see shit, dog, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even about to sit here and participate and play in no type of fuck shit. You feel me? So I'm sitting here, I'm in my head, I'm walking past this bitch. I'm like, I don't even know why you would try me like that, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Tell myself, excuse me, can you help me reach the bitch? You know damn well your ass could grab that shit, bitch. You not about to do me that, bitch. Waste my time, bitch. Nah. I'm not Poppy Show, bitch. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to do that. Nah. You feel me? Kept that shit pushing. You hear me? Because they don't want you to fucking capitalize with the power, dog. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to come out on top with this power, dog. It's motherfuckers that utilize their life force essence and they ain't do nothing what they really wanted with it do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I done worked a lot of jobs with old niggas and old niggas that try to fucking play on me. I'm like, nigga, look at you and look at me. You and this bitch and your ass about something 60 something years old, nigga. You should be sitting on the porch or something at home. You shouldn't even have to work no more. But you was out there fucking playing all day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You still playing because you talking about this bitch and that bitch at the job, nigga. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? You asking me, and bro, how much you get paid, nigga? $13 an hour, nigga. You like, damn, fuck, I get paid more than that. Yeah, that's what I want you to think, bitch. I'm getting paid $17 an hour, bitch. And you getting paid $14 an hour. So I just gotta go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying, smooth your attitude out. You know, iron your outfit for you. You don't know how to put creases in your pants, so I do it, nigga. I ain't gonna do it all the time. Do it today. You feel me? But yeah, dog, they don't want you to really, you know what I'm saying, do nothing powerful with this power, dog, because they didn't do nothing with their power, right? And they sit back and they see it, bro. Like I be saying to myself, like, hey, bro, I'm gonna stay focused and do what I gotta do, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I could do, nobody else could do. And there's only one me. You feel me? Like, bro, or the lights, the sun's starting to come out now. I don't know how long we've been joking. We've been talking about this power, but yeah, bro, you gotta keep your power, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how castles get broken down and shit. You know what I'm saying? Samsons and Delilahs and shit. Pootie Tang and shit. Total recalls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay off the way, dog. Cause motherfuckers just want the power, bro. That's what it is. Motherfuckers just want the power, bro. Or what they could do with the power, bro. I didn't peep that shit out. I'm not about to let nobody pimp me with my energy. I like to be creative and do what I want to do. It might not be the best, but it's gonna get there over time. You know, I just got a lot of things going on because motherfuckers want the power, bro. They don't want me with my power. They don't want. They not willing to work for the power, harness the power, or build the power, yet hold the power and do the righteous thing with it. But they don't want you to have it. Either. They don't want you to have it at all, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's also beautiful because all the things that come with the power when you use it righteously. You feel me? It's hard. It's cold as a bitch. It's about 40 degrees. I'm waiting for that sun to come out, boy. When the sun come out, it'll make a difference. About 15 degrees or something. When the sun tap me. But the sun ain't out, but it's out, but he's still running around the world right now. You feel me? But waiting for that sun to come out. It's cold as a bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get a new jacket, a bigger jacket or something. It's time for some thick shit. Big shit. I might have to get a big trench coat or something in this bit. You feel me? But yeah, man. I just want to talk to the fellas, the gladiators and shit about that power, bro. Making sure you utilizing it righteously because it's either you being consumed or you being productive. You feel me? It's a balance between both, but you got to be consumed in the righteous ways, and the ways that's gonna make you produce more. That's the only way I see being consumed. You know what I'm saying? I'm only watering what's watering me. It was days we was watering the wrong things and giving our fertilizer to the wrong shit, growing the wrong shit, growing monsters and shit. I remember I grew a couple monsters and shit. I was like, you know what? I'm done doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, is it me? But I was like, why am I continuously building monsters with my fucking energy? You know what I'm saying? And I know they're gonna be like, no, they were like, yeah, nigga, it's you. You know what I'm saying? The fruit don't fall too far from the tree. But I was like, nah. I was like, what I mean by building monsters with this shit, I was like, bro, just casting my pearls among swine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause I knew it was a woman that really wanted to fuck with me and be down with me. I wasn't trying to fuck with them. I was on a fast pace. And that fast life wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? Easy come, easy go type of shit. That's why I was casting my pearls among swine. And I just peeped the game and I was like, nah, bro, I was making monsters and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women always be like, damn, Vabo, you got some confidence. Like you real bold, boy. You real confident. I wish I could do what you do. I like, damn, bitch, you gonna get it cause you being around me. But I'm gonna tell you like this, like I told the last motherfucker. Hey, don't be trying to be all fucking sauced up like I be sauced up because I be talking my shit and I be sauced up. I'm like, you gotta build your discipline up first. If you try to be all sauced up and shy and shit and all litty, but you ain't got the discipline, you gonna crash out, bitch. I'm telling you, you gonna make yourself a target. You feel me? Because I'm teaching you something, but you want to dribble behind your back and shit, but you don't even want to learn how to fucking dribble first. You steady talking about some. Ooh, I can't wait till I could dribble between my legs, but you can't even dribble with your left hand, and you can't even dribble with the right. You still shitty, but you talking about dribbling behind your back, and a lot of them they started about dribbling behind their back before they could even dribble the ball. And I was like, I'm just gonna watch you fall. You know what I'm saying? Because when you fuck with me, you gonna get some confidence, but at the same time, you gotta learn how to use this confidence. You know what I'm saying? But you a female, so this confidence, me transmuting this to you, gonna turn you into arrogance. You gonna be conceited. You gonna be a conceited bitch. You feel me? And I done turned some monsters. I done made some monsters. Cause I gave him the discipline too. But you know, people play up under you and shit for certain reasons, and they leave when they get what they want. You feel me? And I was like, that's cool. You got what you want, but you ain't got what you need. You know what I'm saying? If you got what you needed, well, what you wanted, you know what I'm saying? Cause you got what you need. You got what you wanted. But I gave you what you needed, but you got what you wanted, but you left behind what you didn't need because you only wanted what you wanted. I don't know. That's just how certain motherfuckers' brains be. I don't know how certain females be. I can't say just certain females, but I don't know. Maybe motherfuckers just the type motherfuckers that die for crumbs and shit. And somewhere down the line, situation happened. Sit there and joke me. I sit there and listen. And I remember a motherfucker used to always be like, "You always talking about I told you so." And I was like, I had to always catch myself, and I stopped saying that stuff, and I stopped saying that shit, and I just listen. I'm like, I'm in my head like, bitch, I told you. You don't listen, huh? Mm-hmm. It's like you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to brag or boast or say I'm all that and all that. You know what I'm saying. But it's like certain motherfuckers. Hey, bitch, I gave you your wings and you didn't listen when I told you not to fly too high to the sun. You know what I'm saying. And then at the same time, it's like, hey, you trying to come double back because you want that juice. You know, hey, there's a farm. There's a farm, right? There's a farm out here in Idaho. And on the farm, they got several different horses, right? Several different horses because it's like a horse daycare. Okay, they got horses that just stay on the land. They got horses that work on the land. They got horses that be on racetracks, right? Okay, she want that racetrack horse, bro, cause he got, you know what I'm saying, he got that bow, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, cause the racetrack horse, he got the highest vibration, he got the highest momentum, he running the fastest. It don't, you know what I'm saying. And sometimes she like the workhorse, the horse that gotta haul everything around the fucking house when she want that blowback, she want that blowout, you know what I'm saying. But when she want that, you know, she want that golden gun, she want the workhorse, bro. You dig? And you got that workhorse energy, bro, and she want it. And you can't, and you gotta realize it like this. The thing about the racetrack horse, bro, the racetrack horse only release and bust after he done racing, after his race career is over, then the racetrack horse breed. The racetrack horse don't breed and release and bust during his racetrack career, bro. Right? Right. You know? Because if the racetrack horse busts before his career is even ended, or in the middle career, that's gonna hinder his performance and his endurance, right? The same thing with you. The universe work in ways where you understand things, and as a child, my uncle, one of his favorite things was going to the racetrack and betting on horses. He taught me a lot about horses, right? But one thing he used to always tell me is that uh he used to always tell me when a horse would retire, and he was like, "Oh, they about to go breed Junior," and then maybe some years down the line, this nigga would sit there and had me we watching Junior run, and I'm like, "Damn," you know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yeah, that's the one I told you about some years ago, bro. You forgot about him? That's his son." I was like, "Damn." And he was like, "Yeah, he didn't breed till his career was over. He had a good career. And he trying to have his son look like a first place winner too." And I'm like, "Hey, bro, even on the track and field when it comes to the horses at the Derby and shit, bro, the owners know something about that life force. It has power, bro. Horsepower, right? The engine, saving, making sure the liquids is right. They feeding that horse a top notch diet, to eat top notch stuff to keep that power running. And that's the same thing you got to do to keep your power running. You understand what I'm saying? And everything outside you is coming to get the power from you, bro. This is the matrix. This matrix has to be powered by something. You know what I'm saying? You realize everything, the bike has to be powered either by your feet or by some type of other energy, radiation, or a battery or some shit. It has to move with some type of motion. It has to come from something. And you have all the motion stored up inside you, bro. You can literally make another couple set of yous, bro. You can make about 30 kids of you. 30 different versions of you could be pulled and extracted out of you. You feel me? With this power. Then you can sit and waste this goddamn power on the goddamn ground in the napkin. But bro, this power is everything, dog. Let me get up out of here. Lights, camera, actions is coming on. It's coming on. So I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. And I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next app, man. Oasis.